All right, let's talk soccer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the world's favorite game. We're going to show you this hidden layer of strategy that, honestly, once you see it, you'll never watch a match the same way again.
So when you're watching a game, what do you really see? I mean, think about it. The last time you watched a match, your eyes were probably glued to the screen, right? But where were they glued? What were you actually following?
Is it the ball, the 22 players running around? For a lot of us, it can just feel like, well, chaos. Beautiful chaos, maybe, but still chaos. But what if I told you that underneath all that frantic action, there's this incredibly organized, super strategic game being played?
Okay, so here's the first rule to seeing that hidden game. And it's a little weird, kind of counterintuitive, but trust me, if you can master this one thing, it's going to completely change how you see everything happening on the pitch.
You have to think of the ball like a magician's trick. It's meant to grab your attention, right? It's shiny, it's moving fast, it's where all the cool stuff seems to be happening. But that's the whole point. It's a distraction. And while you're watching it, you're missing the real action, the movements that are actually deciding the game.
You hear this from all the top analysts, and it is the absolute key that unlocks the whole thing. Here it is. Stop watching the ball. I know, it sounds crazy, but the ball only tells you what already happened. If you want to know what's about to happen, you've got to look somewhere else. Why? Well, because the game is actually decided in the spaces where the ball isn't. The ball is eventually going to go to the space that a player is creating right now. Those runs, that little shift in position, that is the real story. That's where goals get started, way before anyone even kicks the ball.
Okay, so if we're not supposed to watch the ball, what do we watch? Well, there's a really simple framework that helps turn all that chaos into something you can actually understand. It boils down to 4 clear phases of play.
Literally every single second of a match fits into one of these 4 buckets. When your team has the ball, you're either in the build-up, trying to move it forward safely, or you're in the finish phase trying to create a shot. And when you don't have the ball, you're either pressing to win it back, or you're in a defensive block to protect your own goal. A team's whole identity, their whole style, really comes down to which of these phases they're best at. But here's the thing. A match is just a constant flow between these 4 phases. And the real genius of the game, the art of it, is in those transitions. How quickly can a team go from defending in a block to suddenly building an attack? How fast does their press turn into a chance to score? It's in those split-second changes that games are won and lost.
Okay, so we know where to look now, away from the ball. And we know what to look for, those 4 phases. So let's see this stuff in action. This is where it gets really cool. We're talking about the unseen chess match, how players create goals without ever touching the ball. The pro player Hidemasa Morita said it's like chess, where everyone moves thinking 3 steps ahead. And that is the perfect way to put it. This isn't just guys running around hoping for the best. Every single movement is calculated. It's designed to set something up, 2, 3, maybe even 4 passes down the line.
So let's break down a classic move. It's called the pull-away. Here's how it works. Step 1, the bait. An attacker makes a run towards his teammate who has the ball. Step 2, the reaction. A defender sees this and, naturally, has to follow them. They can't let him get the ball easy. And then step 3, the payoff. Because that defender moved, a big, dangerous pocket of space just opened up right behind him. And that's exactly where another attacker is about to run.
Here's a perfect example from a Japan versus Myanmar game. Watch this. The striker, Ayasu Ueda, he makes that first move, the bait. He runs towards the ball. Just like we said, the defender gets pulled out of position to cover him, and then boom, instantly, Ueda spins right back into the space he just created. The pass comes in, and just like that, a simple little off-the-ball move has created a direct shot on goal. Amazing.
And that's the whole point. None of these goals are accidents. They aren't just lucky breaks or some random moment of genius. They are the direct result of practiced, coordinated, tactical moves. It's a chess match, just played at 100 miles an hour. These goals are, in a way, designed to happen. So, okay, this is cool for us as fans, right? It makes watching the game way more interesting. But why does this matter so much inside the game? Well, for the players and the coaches on the field, this kind of insight isn't just interesting, it's absolutely essential. There's a coach in Barcelona, Jun Takada, who says it perfectly. He says this analysis skill is get this, a mandatory skill in this day and age. It's not just a nice to have anymore. For players and coaches today, you have to be able to see this stuff. You have to understand the why behind what's happening if you want to compete. And for coaches, this is how they teach. When they break down video, it's not about yelling at players for mistakes. It's about showing them. A quick video clip that shows exactly how a tactical move works, man, that is so much more powerful than just talking about it. It makes the point crystal clear, and it really gets the player's attention. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sure, this is great for the big pro clubs with millions of dollars and a whole staff of analysts. But here's the really cool part. These tools are way more accessible than you think. That's not the case anymore. Seriously, you can get your hands on the same kind of analysis tools that the pros use. For instance, there's a tool called Play by Metrica Sports. You can just go to their website, and they have a completely free plan. You just sign up, download it, and you're good to go. It just proves that anyone, you, me, your local youth coach, can start breaking down plays and seeing the game like a pro. So here's my challenge to you. The very next match you watch, are you going to see the chaos, or are you going to see the chess? Try it. Force yourself to look away from the ball. Try to name the phase of play. Watch for those little movements, that chess match happening just beneath the surface. Because now you know what to look for. You'll see the game in a whole new light.